Hello students, so you all know that our chapter Biodiversity and Conservation is going on. Today we'll study about that what's so special about tropics that might account for their greater biological diversity and species area relationships. In this picture, you can see Amazon rainforest, and they are given two demarcations: tropical rainforest and temporal rainforest. First of all, I will specify that what do you mean by tropical rainforest? So, where the annual mean temperature is about 24 degrees Celsius, and temperate is where 7 degree to 1700 degrees Celsius temperature is there. There are various hypotheses for higher diversity in the tropical areas. So, first is speciation is a function of time. Temperate areas have undergone frequent glaciation in the past. It killed most of the species. No such disturbance occurred in tropics where species continued to flourish and evolve undisturbed for millions of years. Second point is there are no unfavorable seasons in tropics. Continued favorable environment helped tropical organisms to gain more niche specialization and increase diversity. Then third point is more solar energy is available in tropics. This promotes higher productivity and increased biodiversity. And fourth point is resource availability is higher in tropics. There is reduced competition in tropics due to favorable environment, and rate of extinction is low in tropics. The great German naturalist and geographer Alexander von Humboldt, while doing his work, extensive exploration in the wilderness of South American jungles, observed that within a region, species richness increased with increased explored area, but only up to a limit. In fact, the relation between species richness and area for a wide variety of taxa, means angiosperm, plants, birds, bats, freshwater fishes, turns to be a rectangular hyperbola. On a logarithmic scale, the relationship is a straight line described by the equation. So you can see the diagram showing species area relationship. Note that on log scale, the relationship becomes linear. Now in this equation, S is equal to species richness, A is equal to area, and Z is the slope of line, and that is regression coefficient, and C is y-intercept. Ecologists have discovered that value of Z lies in the range of 0.1 to 0.2 regardless of the taxonomic group or the region, whether it is plants in Britain, birds in California, or mollusks in New York State. The slopes of regression lines are amazingly similar. So, if we analyze the species area relationship among very large areas like the entire continent, we'll find that the slope of line to be much steeper, z value in the range of 0.6 to 1.2. For example, for frugivorous means fruit-eating birds and mammals in the tropical forest of different continents, the slope is found to be 1.15. So this is about species area relationship. Importance of species diversity to ecosystem. So it's very difficult to make people understand how many organisms, big or small, are important for the ecosystem. But does it matter if a species of tree frog becomes extinct from Western Ghat, or instead of 20,000 species of ants, we have only 15,000 surviving on the earth? So, our rich biodiversity is essential not only for ecosystem but also for the survival of human race. So, we'll study about stability. Biodiversity is essential for the stability of an ecosystem. Communities with the more species tend to be more stable than those with less species. And then productivity, ecosystem with higher biodiversity, that is like in tropical forest, are more productive than ecosystems with lower biodiversity, that is temperate forest. Experiments of David Tillman have confirmed that increased diversity contributes to higher productivity. Then the next one is ecosystem health. Biodiversity is essential for the maintenance and health of ecosystem through the occurrence of various checks, controls, negative and positive feedbacks. So here story is there that Paul and Ulrich have proposed a Rivet-Popper hypothesis for the effect of decrease in biodiversity on the ecosystem. Just if there is an aeroplane, like aeroplane, we can compare it with the ecosystem. Has thousands of rivets, means rivets we are comparing with the species. Removal of rivets means species by passengers may not affect flight safety in the beginning, but as plane will become dangerously weak over a period of time. अगर हमें बोला जाए कि हम एरोप्लेन में से एक कोई भी पेच निकाल के ले जा सकते हैं तो शुरू शुरू में कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, लेकिन धीरे धीरे जो वो प्लेन है वो डेंजरसली वीक हो जाएगा. सो रिमूवल ऑफ राइपेट्स ऑफ ए critical part like wing or species performing major ecosystem functions will pose a very serious immediate threat to the safety. So इसी तरह से अगर हम अपने इकोसिस्टम में से स्पीशीज को निकालते चले जाएंगे तो हमारा इकोसिस्टम क्रैश हो जाएगा.